Hey guys, welcome to my first Patreon video. I want to give an awesome shout out to a couple of you guys that I honestly didn't expect to come through for me. Honestly, I literally didn't expect this at all. So I'm definitely grateful, humbled, and excited to see what this, with the Patreon, what this brings, and the possibility of just helping out a small channel um, see a big dream, right? Big goal is just to bring content, like content focus, just to share my passion with you guys. And I'm super excited. Um, I want to say thanks to you guys. Buying two nice streaming camera was a possibility, and trust me when I say I'm super grateful. I'm super grateful for you guys. Um, so I want to give some shout out to you guys, Rolohaun, for coming through and just supporting the channel, and always been supporting Rolohaun ever since I've liked your videos, like my videos, and you coming through. So I really appreciate you. Uh, Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Giuseppe, Noto, again, always coming through on the live stream and supporting my videos from time to time. So I really appreciate you just jumping in. And again, supporting the channel. Nuno, Vicente, hey man, again, super awesome of you to jump in. You've been so kind and nice to me, man. I really appreciate you. Um, HaxPotato, again, just wonderful folks. Just you're amazing, dude. And I mean, again, we have talked in the background a little bit. I've gotten to know you a little bit, and so man, I really appreciate you jumping up to one of the highest tier there and just supporting me. So you're gonna get some of this, some of the background content before I post them on YouTube. So this will be posted on YouTube, but you guys are gonna get this first for a whole week or so, and then I'll post it on YouTube. But you guys, again, just really appreciate you guys. Like I can't even explain how much I appreciate you guys. And then Frenziednarwhal joining in. I appreciate you as well, man. Just really appreciate the community we're growing and building here. And so I hope more people join you guys. But right now, you five are really made my heart I don't know, man, just really singing just because I really appreciate you guys going out your way, taking your hard earned money and deciding to invest in this small channel. So I'm glad I was able to provide some kind of content that you guys are interested in. And so I really want to tell you guys I appreciate you guys. So, um, but yeah, let me get some of the sappy things out of the way. I promise I'm not crying. Just grateful. That's really what that is. Just being super grateful. Um, but so yeah, let's unbox these cameras and then see what they look like. So I did a little bit of research on these things. I was looking um, for some quality cameras. I do like webcam just because they're easy to plug in. They plug and play. You don't have to mess with a lot of things, especially for streaming. And as you guys know, I wanted to find some decent camera. The webcams I have are not too bad, but you can tell they are grainy a little bit the more you zoom in. So I was hoping to find these slightly better 1080p cameras that are really meant for streaming and have better sensors. So you should see a more wider view and just more clarity with these cameras. And some of them, I think one or two of them have autofocus as well, so that will help when I'm showing an image, something I'm doing close up. It won't, give a blurry look. It will just focus on the image I'm trying to focus on. So that, again, that's the main reason for these. And thanks to you guys, I was able to afford these things. So let's unbox so you can see what it looked like. I did my research, and these cameras seem to turn out to be the best. Now, if you hear a printer in the background, that is my VZBot printing a windmill order for my wife. Uh, but, okay, I guess I just rip up the box. Let's do this unboxing here. All right, see the first camera. This is the face cam premium full HD webcam. It's 1080p, 60 hertz, 60 frames a second. That's plenty for streaming, what we're trying to do. Um, you get a little box here with, let's see what you get in it. Okay, so we get a Type C, which is nice, a very long Type C cable. Wow, this is a very thick and long Type C cable. So this is some nice quality cable here. So that's great. I also ordered a USB 3.0 PCIe board, because you cannot run more than 2 cameras on the default USB setup on my computer. So there's only 2 chips, and you can only run one camera per USB chip. So I had to buy a third one, so that way I can run a third camera. And so we should have a 3-camera setup going forward now as I stream and do videos. So this is going to be really nice for you guys to get different angles, different views, and kind of see what I'm doing up close up. So the next couple of streams should be way better. So this is the camera. It's actually pretty nice. It's a chunky boy, so that's nice. It's a lot of plastic, and that's fine, but I just care about the camera portion. So let's take off the lens protector here. So that is the lens. So as you can see, it's a very big camera, very big wide-angle lens. I think it's using a Sony sensor. Sony makes very good cameras and sensors, so it's using a Sony sensor. So this should give me some high-quality video output. So, and I'm gonna hook this up in this video so you guys can kind of get a feel of what that looked like. So yeah, so that is it. It has a mounting portion for just mounting it onto your computer if I was using this as a webcam. But in this case, I'm not going to be using this at all, this portion at all. I will be screwing this off and using the universal threading. I can't remember if it's a G4 thread, but I'll be using the universal threading on top of it. So this is just going to be mounted on top of my stands. So I won't be using this portion at all, which is nice. And I think that's it. That's all that came in this box. And yeah, so that's all we needed here. And yeah, so we can get rid of this box because we're definitely not keeping this. Just gonna put this aside real quick. So that is the face cam. It was one of the best camera guests at CES, and it's from El Gato. You want to see that? El Gato face cam. So I'll keep this manual, but as far as everything else, we'll throw it away. And this is another camera, apparently, that's really good. This is the Logi Stream Cam for creators. And this also was brought to my attention while I was doing a research, that this is also another very good camera. And Logitech makes very good peripherals for computers, so I figure why not get both. So this came out right away, apparently. Okay, gotta be careful here. Only thing I need is this. And you know, most cameras just come with lightweight stuff, you know, just the plug in the camera. That's all that really matters. So this is the Logi Cam. Got some weight to it as well. As you can see, it's a pretty thick camera as well too. It comes with, again, with the mount for a to mount it on a laptop computer or just a regular desktop computer. It comes with a mount. Now I don't know if it comes with the universal mount part. So this doesn't come with that universal mount apparently. So I'm gonna have to figure a way to actually mount this on top of my thing. So this one doesn't come with a universal mount. So I'm gonna have to figure a way to mount this up, which is no big deal. I'll figure a way to kind of have this thing mounted up. But I wanted to give both of these cameras a try, and the one with the best quality will be my front-facing camera, and the second one will be my top-down camera view. And so I'll use one of the existing camera I'm using as a third view, which is not bad. They're 1080p, they're not bad. I can use that as a third view, so that way you guys can get close up and close in with me. So yeah, guys. So that's really why I got this camera. And so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go hook them up the way I want to hook them up, and then I'm gonna make another video so you guys can see the difference in quality. So kind of pay attention to this video quality at the moment as it is. I'm gonna go ahead and hook these up, and then show you guys what the new cameras are capable of doing. So, all right, guys. So I'll see you in just a second. All right, guys. So now I got the camera set up. Of course, for you guys, it was pretty quick. For me, it's like been a couple of days, but I got the camera set up the way I wanted to. So the main shot is the Gato face cam. I actually had it above, but I like it in front. It has a nicer, more crisper image, and so I had the E-Meet cam as the close-up cam, so you guys can see things close up if I need to show you guys any type of stuff close up. And then so I'll put that on my face there so you guys can see. And then we have the Logitech cam, which has autofocus on it. It's a wide angle lens cam, but you still are able to see things clear within this field of view. So as you guys can see that, so it comes out pretty clear. So that's how I have it set up. So now I have 3 cameras, and this will be the future setup. Now there will be a variation of how I want to position the camera just to get the maximum possible angle. Right now this is the angle, but like I said, this cam will always be on here for, again, close up, so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. The main cam will be right where it is, and the top cam just to keep everything going. And just as a peek, you guys can actually see how the top cam is mounted. As you can see, it's just mounted on the side there and right above, so you guys can actually see how that looks. So yeah, so that's the setup. You guys can actually see my monitor as well. Like, I have a very wide 49-inch monitor, so I can have two separate screen and one, basically 2 screen in one. So I really don't need anything else. That's why if you see me looking at the side, I'm just reading the comments. I really need to get a smaller screen I can just throw the comments on in front of me, which is the goal. Probably going to get a smaller screen, like a small USB desktop screen that I can just kind of throw in front of me, so that way I don't have to really look at the side. I can just kind of pay attention to you guys' comments. So things to come to the future, but this is the Patreon video. I might throw this up after about a week or so on YouTube. But this is the shout out to you guys that made this possible. And yeah, I'm hoping to get more streams, more video out of it. Hope you guys like the quality. And yeah, so I appreciate you guys. Peace.